found a video on the hip-hop religion that Krs-One is trying to start. So let's do it. Let's just play.
The founding fathers of hip-hop say that hip-hop are the four elements that are brought together as a form of expression to rise above the negativity of the streets and give a voice to the impoverished and seemingly oppressed people of the hood. All elements were already fully functional before hip-hop, but because Africa Bambaataa and others brought them together, they were able to label them as hip-hop, a cultural expression. But there is, of course, no originality to this. DJing, spinning records and controlling the flow of parties and social gatherings, MCing, rapping or controlling the microphone, breakdancing, defying gravity and contorting your body to the rhythm of music while dancing.
That's your boy,
and
man.
Also graffiti, defacing of public property with parts and symbols. Let's take a look at this. DJing. Why is it spelled D-E-E-J-A-Y-I-N-G? I thought DJing was DJ, which stood for disc jockey. Seems like hip-hop just kind of takes words and makes it what they want it to be. MCing, isn't that MC for Master of Ceremony? Breakdancing, and then graffiti. Isn't graffiti illegal? How can it be one of the fourth elements when defacing public property against the will of its owners is a crime?
What is he talking?
Let's take a listen to what...
Okay. So that was what, Craige Lewis? And... okay.
Interesting.
Wait, hold on.
There's more? Okay.
His mic's not on. We are the only ones to hear that.
Yeah, that's why I repeated it.
The universal Zulu nation, and adding that fifth element, which was the knowledge that holds it all together.
Hip-hop is a religion. The Zulu Nation and the Temple of Hip-Hop control the religious aspect of hip-hop and consider it a practice of being governed by oneself. They believe the Bible is not all true and there are errors in the Bible. They believe the Bible has been tampered with to exclude the truth about the black man, the truth about the power of God, and the truth about hip-hop. They have a religious proclamation that has been approved by the United Nations as well as the city government of New York. This
Okay.
Wow.
So that's Craige Lewis talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, he has a spin too. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know if I agree that it is a religion right now.
Do
but
we really have to go as far as to say that the black man wasn't included in the Bible and now we need to make a fuss and say the Bible's not real? Not true?
But, gentlemen, there's more.
Oh, then why don't we just play the whole thing?
Talk to producer.
Go ahead.
Krs-One says, in hip-hop, there are no gods or goddesses. We are the gods and goddesses. We say to each other, peace God, peace goddess. This concept has been lent to us by the 5% nation of gods and earth. So he's basically saying, let's address each other as gods because we are supreme beings, or we are deity. He also says, be God. Stop worshiping God. Be God. If your religion is Islam, eliminate the distance. Stop worshiping Allah and be Allah. If your religion is Judaism, stop studying the 5 books of Moses. Be the law, be Moses. And if you are a Christian, stop worshiping Jesus Christ and calling his name out. Be Jesus Christ. This is the doctrine of self. This is self as God, because he believes that Christ is not a man, or did not come in the flesh as a man, but rather is a consciousness. He thinks that we're all Jesus Christ. He even considers Biggie as John the Baptist and Tupac as Jesus Christ.
To me, I look at Tupac as John the Baptist. Biggie might be Jesus Christ.
What's this, Kara?
Or vice versa. I mean, but you need people to die for our sins. That's what they did. They died for all of our sins.
This is...
Is KRS out of money?
I told you, it's just a comeback.
Is that why he's doing this? Because it sounds like, okay, I'm out of money, I need to make a scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Are you gonna get ties?
Okay, so...
You can't sell records, you're gonna try and make it back on ties?
He may in fact be a god. It looks like he used the mold of his own clay to make his shape of nose. Because I've never seen nobody with a shaped nose like his. I literally stopped watching Krs-One on TV because I'd be like, oh, I'm tired of looking at that.
Stupid. All right. Yeah, the whole God thing. You could be God. You could just be your own God. That's just Satanism.
No.
That's Lester Crowley stuff.
It stops when he says Tupac and Biggie died for our sins. That's where it
Tupac and Biggie died for their sins.
yeah, exactly.
Like he said, Chris Rock said something. He was like, such and such got assassinated. Them two got shot.
they just got killed.
So hold on.
Too soon.
So hold on. Where does that put the game in this in this 12 discipleship? Because the game is obviously like got his own agenda where he's taking beef with everyone, telling everybody to come shoot him and come kill him at will. Is he part of this church too?
He Judas.
Okay, yeah.
He trying to get at Jay, and Jay is like, he's
J-Hove.
He's like the worship leader.
Yeah. He's like Saul.
Surprised he didn't say that Jay-Z was more like Jesus Christ having a ministry and having his ministry start up at 33. You know, like
start up at 33. Stupid.
Wow, that's wow. He really feels that way. Wow.
I really don't think he does. I
would hope that he wouldn't. I hope he's just like doing a lot of just talking to himself.
KRS-One, I don't really believe he believes. Like, I don't think he believes it. Does he? No.
I think he does.
He's a 5%er, right?
That's that whole mentality of I'm God. Like Rakim, like Rakim has a single out called "Holy Are You," and it's like "Holy Are You, God," and then he start rapping like the dude's talking about him.
But the crazy part about it is that, yeah, this is so frustrating. I really don't know what to say. Come back to me. Pass.
Yeah. So, okay, so when we gonna do the crusade on this one? You gonna take this out?
What do you mean by the crusade?
We got a crusade on this one, man.
What do you mean?
We gonna have to wipe them out.
I just don't understand how. You know, people who have.
Right there, like, yo, start your career off hearing that a legend.
I just don't understand how people can come into this world in their 30, 40, what is KRS 50 now? In his 40, 50 years.
I think he's 75.
Okay, 75. Of being on this earth, and they have no knowledge of science. They have no knowledge of fossils and how old the earth is. You have no knowledge of anything, but yet you decided in these 30 years you have figured out that you are really God.
You know what it is? It's the Church of Pride. That's what it is. They have a sense of pride, and they believe that they're all that. That's all it is. It's just pride.
We can't let Danielle sit in the room anymore.
At the root is Satan, to be honest with you. That's the same reason why people
She's gonna start hitting
God
this.
just kicked him out because it was his pride.
Stupid.
But the question
He's
is
stupid.
this: how many people are following hip hop as a religion and they don't even know it?
No, I want to know how many people are following it and they know it. Like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Who's stupid enough? Call up.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think Lupe did?
No.
I mean, because we know Lupe is a Muslim, but I mean, that song "Hip Hop Saved My Life."
No. I think people just say. That's why I don't really believe that he believes it, because people just say stuff and they don't really mean it. They just say it.
What are the? He says hip hop saved my life. Does it mean it kept him out of the streets?
That's
it
what
kept
he's
him
saying.
out of trouble.
And I think people say stuff kind of ignorantly, but I don't think they deep down feel it.
Yeah.
I would be, man.